Great achievements begin long before they are visible to the world. They are born quietly, in the depths of the mind, taking root in the silent soil of thought. To the casual observer, it may seem as though success appears suddenly, as if by fortune, coincidence, or divine favor. But those who look closer will see the truth. Every accomplishment is first a vision, nurtured and sustained by the power of thought until it takes form in the visible world. No building ever rises without first existing as a plan. No invention appears without first being imagined. No movement shapes a nation without first living in the heart of a single determined soul. The outer form is merely the shadow, the true substance begins within. There is an invisible law, steady and unchanging, that links thought to result. What the mind holds firmly and faithfully, it moves toward with quiet certainty. Whether that movement is quick or slow matters little, for thought, once fixed upon a purpose, begins to shape every choice, every habit, and every step in its direction. In this way, achievement is not a matter of luck but of law. Many people desire success, but their desire is like a passing cloud, here for a moment, then gone. The smallest wind of difficulty scatters it. But the one who achieves holds a different quality, a definite aim, a mental picture so clear that no obstacle can erase it. This is why thought is the foundation of all great works. Without it, action is blind and wandering. With it, action becomes precise and inevitable. Imagine a traveler setting out without a map or compass. Each turn is uncertain, each step hesitating. Such is the life of one who acts without clear thought. They may work with great energy, but their path circles without progress. Contrast this with the traveler who knows their destination. Every step, whether swift or slow, whether on smooth ground or through rough terrain, moves in the same direction. Purpose guides them, and thought holds that purpose steady. We often speak of talent, resources, or opportunity as the keys to achievement. Yet history and daily life prove otherwise. Many have been gifted with talent but have done little with it. Many have inherited wealth but wasted it. And countless have had opportunities only to watch them slip away. The difference between success and waste lies not in possession but in perception, not in what one has, but in how one thinks. A mind filled with doubt will turn every gift into a burden. A mind filled with conviction will turn even burdens into stepping stones. This is the subtle power of thought. It shapes not only our goals but our very interpretation of the world. Consider the one who holds a fixed vision. To them, difficulties are not walls but challenges to be solved. Time is not an enemy but an ally. Failure is not a verdict but a lesson. This attitude is not the result of circumstance, it is the product of deliberate thinking. Such a mind has decided, long before the first step is taken, that the outcome is possible. And in holding to that decision, it draws upon a strength that those without purpose cannot know. Achievement is thus the marriage of thought and effort. Thought without effort remains a dream. Effort without thought becomes wasted motion. But united, they form an unstoppable force. Like a river channeled between strong banks, they gather speed and depth as they move toward the sea. The danger for many is not in having no aim at all, but in having too many, shifting from one desire to another before any has time to grow roots. The soil of the mind cannot bring every seed to maturity at once. It must be tended with patience and focus. The one who scatters their thoughts among many ambitions will see them sprout weakly and wither. But the one who chooses a single aim and gives it the full light of attention will see it grow strong and bear fruit. This is not to say that the path is always swift. In truth, the greater the aim, the longer the preparation. Nature teaches us this through countless examples. The smallest plants grow quickly and fade quickly. The mighty oak grows slowly, unseen for many years, its roots deepening, its trunk strengthening, until it can withstand any storm. So it is with great achievements. Their early stages are often hidden from the world. But those who understand the law of thought remain patient, knowing that the work done in silence is the foundation for the work that will one day be seen. It is also true that the quality of our thought determines the quality of our achievement. A mind filled with selfish ambition may gain power for a time, but it cannot build something lasting, for it lacks the deeper strength that comes from service and integrity. A thought rooted in truth, in the desire to create or to uplift, draws upon a greater force than the self alone. It becomes connected to the enduring currents of life, and its results endure beyond the individual. Thus, the first step in any great work is to examine the thought that drives it. Is it clear? Is it steady? Is it rooted in something worthy? Only then can effort begin. For just as a builder would not lay stone upon a crooked foundation, so we must not build our lives upon thoughts that are unstable or unworthy. When a thought is worthy and clear, it becomes a source of courage. This courage is not loud or boastful, it is quiet, steady, and unshakable. It allows the achiever to face long years of labor without losing heart, to endure misunderstanding without bitterness, and to greet success without arrogance. The mind that truly believes in its aim is not dependent on constant encouragement from others. It draws strength from within, because it sees the goal as clearly in the beginning as in the end. Every small step taken is seen not as a trial to be endured, but as a brick laid in the construction of the final vision. This is why many fail, not because they lack ability, but because they lose sight of the end during the long journey. They forget the picture they once held, and so the work loses meaning. But the one who keeps the vision alive, refreshing it daily in thought, will find that their effort becomes a joy. Thought, then, is the great architect of achievement. It designs, it directs, it sustains. Without it, no plan can endure. With it, even the most modest beginnings can lead to greatness. Every great structure you see began with a single drawing. Every discovery began with a single idea. Every life of meaning began with a single decision, fixed firmly in the mind and followed faithfully to the end. So guard your thoughts, for they are the builders of your future. Feed them with truth, steady them with purpose, and clothe them in patience. Let them shape your actions, guide your days, and strengthen your heart. For in the end, it is not luck, nor chance, nor even the opinions of others that determine your destiny. It is the thoughts you choose to dwell upon and the purpose to which you link them. A mind disciplined in thought becomes like a well-trained instrument, producing clear and harmonious results. Just as a musician must practice daily to master their craft, so must we practice holding our thoughts to the aim we have chosen. This discipline is not a restriction but a liberation, for it frees us from the sway of wandering impulses and conflicting desires. When the mind is left untended, it becomes a field overgrown with weeds. Stray notions and passing fancies spring up quickly, choking the growth of the seed we wish to nurture. But the mind that is daily cultivated, watched over, and kept free from harmful thoughts grows fertile and strong. It becomes a place where only that which serves the chosen purpose can take root. This cultivation is not achieved in a day. It is the quiet work of weeks, months, and even years. Yet as the seasons pass, the fruits begin to appear. The one who has labored faithfully in thought begins to see, in the circumstances of their life, the clear reflection of what they have built within. Every achievement, no matter how great, is the natural harvest of what has been sown and tended in the mind. Perseverance is the silent companion of thought. Without it, even the clearest vision will falter when faced with difficulty. There will always be times when the path grows steep, when progress seems slow, when the results we hope for appear distant. In such times, the undisciplined mind turns back, seeking an easier way. But the mind anchored in its purpose presses on, knowing that the work is never wasted and that every step forward, however small, is a step closer to the goal. Consider the river that carves a canyon through solid rock. It does not achieve its work in a day, nor does it stop when the rock resists. It flows steadily, year after year, until the stone yields. So it is with persistent thought directed toward a worthy aim. Obstacles that seem immovable will, in time, be worn away by steady effort, guided by unwavering belief. It is important to remember that true achievement is never merely the gaining of some outward reward. Titles, wealth, and recognition may follow, but they are not the essence of success. The real victory lies in the mastery of oneself, in the steady holding of thought, in the refusal to be turned aside by fear or doubt, and in the quiet satisfaction of seeing the vision within take form without. This is why many who possess great riches are poor in spirit, while others who live simply are rich in achievement. It is not what one holds in the hand, but what one has built in the mind and spirit, that determines the measure of success. The outward form is only the shadow, the inward work is the substance. The mind that achieves learns to see beyond the moment. It does not judge the worth of its effort by today's results, for it knows that seeds planted today may take months or years to bear fruit. This long vision is a rare quality, but it can be cultivated by anyone who chooses to think deliberately. To live with such vision is to be free from the impatience that destroys so many hopes. Impatience is the enemy of achievement. It seeks quick rewards without the labor that earns them. It demands the harvest before the planting is complete. And when the inevitable delays arise, it abandons the field entirely. But the patient mind understands the rhythm of growth. It works steadily, trusting that the harvest will come in its season, for it knows the law is sure. As thought shapes achievement, it also shapes the person who achieves. The long holding of a worthy aim transforms the mind, deepens character, and refines the spirit. Even if the outer goal should change or fade, the inner growth remains. In this way, the pursuit of achievement is never wasted, for it leaves the achiever richer in wisdom, stronger in discipline, and greater in understanding. No one can take from you the mastery you gain through this process. Wealth can be lost, positions can be taken away, and the applause of the world can fade into silence. But the strength of mind you have built, the power to hold thought to purpose, and the courage to persist through hardship, these are treasures that cannot be stolen, for they have become part of who you are. It is often said that we are the architects of our own fate. This is not a poetic fancy, but a simple truth. Every thought we dwell upon is like a stone laid in the structure of our future. If the stones are crooked, thoughts of fear, doubt, laziness, or selfishness, the building will be unstable and cannot endure. But if the stones are true, thoughts of courage, patience, integrity, and perseverance, the building will stand firm, weathering all storms. And so, the one who would achieve must choose their thoughts with care. They must hold to their vision with unshakable resolve, allowing no shadow of discouragement to remain. When doubts arise, as they surely will, they must be met and answered with a return to the vision. For doubt is like a thief in the night, seeking to steal the treasures of the mind. But a guarded mind, awake to its purpose, will not be robbed. The greatest achievements of humanity, whether in art, science, leadership, or service, have all been the result of minds that would not release their vision. These minds faced years of obscurity, rejection, and toil, but they held fast, knowing that the worth of their aim was greater than the trials along the way. So it is with us. If we hold our vision through every trial, it will, in time, shape our destiny.